Everybody like to dance. Just listen to what I'm saying and do it and take a chance. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Welcome to another episode of The Dip. I am your host, TVChips, and as you could probably tell, we're going to try some brownies. I'm going to let that sink for a second. We're going to try some brownies. Love brownies. Brownies are like the best. Brownies are the greatest. And the fine folks, my good friends, I love them dearly. They are wonderful, wonderful people. The fantastic, beautiful people at the Hostess the fine people at the Hostess Corporation have come to us with two new products. We have M&M brownies, and we have Milky Way brownies. And I don't know if you can see this, but these Milky Way brownies appear to be covered in caramel. I'm drooling, so let's get to it. If you know anything about me, you will know that two of my favorite things in the world are M&Ms and Milky Way and brownies. That's three things, but it doesn't matter because I love them. Alright, so let's try these first. These are the Milky Way brownies from the fine people at the Hostess Brands LLC of Kansas City, Missouri. I've been to Kansas City. It's a beautiful place. Lots of barbecue. Lots of pork-based meals to be had in the fine city of Kansas City. So let's get this open. Right. Open. Okay. So we have a traditional Hostess packaging. Alright. There appear to be 6 bars in each of these packages. Alright. Well, now, right off the bat, we have a problem. This is what the package says it's supposed to look like. Okay? This is what it looks like. So there's that. The aesthetic is not terribly pleasing. This shows like chunks of Milky Ways. This kind of just has a light dusting of Milky Way powder. A couple of small chunks. It does appear to be covered in caramel. Now, packaging, distribution, putting them on the shelves, I can understand maybe some fell off, but there's none to be had in the packaging. So that's a little disappointing. The picture is always going to look a little bit better than the product itself, but this is, that's a huge difference. And it's not appealing. This does not look good. So, but we're going to try it anyways because I've already opened it. So. The brownie is very good. A lot of prepackaged brownies have a very fake, obviously because of preservatives and things like that, they have a bit of a fake flavor to them. This has a little bit of it, but not on the level of some of the other ones. It's very moist inside. It's fluffy. It didn't crumble apart like some do, but it also isn't just totally gooey. But I'm not picking up much of the caramel. I'm not getting a lot of the Milky Way. So This is disappointing. This is very disappointing. Yeah, I'm not really enjoying this. It's good, but it's just, you know, when you show the picture like that, it should at least somewhat look like that. What we got looks like that if somebody picked everything off the top and then let it sit on the shelf for like 6 months. So not great. Not a fan, which is sad because I thought those might be amazing. But now we have the M&M brownie after a quick palate cleanse from my fantastic Hydro Flask pint glass. This bad boy is vacuum sealed. It will keep ice cubes forever. I mean, like, almost literally forever. Not obviously forever, because that's not how science works. But it will keep your drinks very, very cold for a very, very long time. It will also, a nice cup of hot cocoa on a cold day, and we're getting into summer. But if you pick one of these up over the summertime, put a nice little cup of hot cocoa in there in the winter, and it will keep it warm, perfect for hours. Anyways, let's try the M&M brownie from the fine folks at the Hostess Corporation of Kansas City, Missouri. I wonder if they know the people who make that Milky Way brownie. Alright. Packaging is very... Alright. So off the bat, this feels a little bit heavier than the Milky Way one did. Same packaging as before. Now this appears to be a chocolate coating with some M&Ms on top of it, and then some M&Ms inside as well. So, let's see what we got. Now there definitely appear to be M&Ms inside of this. Now see, well, they get an A for effort. There are 2 M&Ms on the top of this, but it appears that they moved to the sides. So, don't know exactly what happened here. This appears to be a flaw of some sort, but this shows, you know, like 12, 14 M&Ms on here, and there's 7, 8 M&Ms on here, if you count the sides. So that's good. This did crumble a little bit in my hand right there. So let's see. Since this appears to have M&Ms inside, let's open it up and see. I don't see any M&Ms, but I know that they're there because there's some colors underneath here. So we'll leave this one because this one does definitely have M&Ms in it. This almost tastes drier than the other brownie, but it's just killing it with chocolate. Like I'm biting into M&Ms. There's a little bit of chocolate coating on the top of this brownie. Obviously, this is a chocolate brownie to begin with. Real talk here, people. Brownies that are not made with chocolate, the blondie, if you will, they're awful, okay? If you ever try to give me a blondie, I will punch you in the face. I'm just saying. So, they look pretty good. Now, the flavor of the other one, it was less crumbly. It was a little bit softer. So, if they could somehow combine the two in some way, they might be very successful. So, we have, you see? I'm here. How's it going? So, we tasted today, we tasted the M&M brownie from Hostess, and we tasted the Milky Way brownie from Hostess. They were okay. I wouldn't be thrilled let's see, I wouldn't be devastated to try either of these again, but it definitely weren't what I kind of hoped they were. They were just kind of a little bit meh, especially this one. What this looked like when I opened it and what it looks like here on the cover could not be further from the truth, from each other. And so that is a little disappointing. You eat with your eyes. You know, you see something that's appealing and you want to try it. When I opened it, I immediately was like, I don't really want to eat that. It looks like it's dirty. Like they dropped it on the floor, and they got lucky that it dropped directly onto some Milky Way particles. So, what are you going to do? But if you do see these, you definitely should give them a try. They're not bad. They're actually, you know, they've got a lot of good flavor to them. They're not perfect, but they're pretty decent. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan, but they're also not awful. So if you see these in stores, go get yourself some. We have the Milky Way Hostess Brownie and the M&M Hostess Brownie. So if you like them, let me know. Hit me up on the Twitter. Tell me I'm wrong. If you get one that looks better than that, send me a picture, because I'd like to see what they actually look like. Although I do have 5 other ones in there. So I guess I could take a look at those, see if any of those don't look awful. Maybe I just got a bad one. I don't know. It was a swing and a bit of a miss for the Hostess people. It was definitely a bit of a miss, but I still love you, Hostess. I do. I still love you. I still think you're wonderful. All right, so that's the show for today. I thank you for tuning in. Thank you again to Nadia and Ariana for my wonderful pictures that are on my wall here. And if you have any questions about any of the products that you're seeing, please hit me up on Facebook and on Twitter. If you have any suggestions for products you'd like to see me try, I'm pretty much willing to try anything. So again, let me know. Hit me up on the Twitter. Hit me up on the Facebook. Leave a comment. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Share this with your friends. If you hate this, share this with your enemies. And hopefully they don't hate it, and you will have won, because I suck and they don't realize it. So seems like a fair compromise. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Everybody have a wonderful day. See ya. At least I got my class. Because I suck.